The problem is now that we're in the 1-2. Wow. We're in the 1-2 bracket, and it doesn't get any easier. I can think of 3. Let's see, I know Problems is in the 1-2 bracket. He's in this race. Andy is in the 1-2 bracket because he had to play Ben yesterday and lost. There was another really good 1-2 player that was in there too. It's just the amount of competition in this is absurd. Yeah, if it's confirmed that that's on there, there is a 5 o'clock slot open for through that optometrist. I was going to take that one. Yeah, I went through this site and looked. I couldn't find it. They showed me a whole bunch. They showed me a whole bunch of the local optometrists, but nothing at that location.
Is vision different?
I don't know. Well, that's why I'm asking if you've used it, because if you've used it, then it's fine. I mean, it's gonna be tough. There's never a round. Ooh, bombs. Give me bombs. More 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 bombs. Okay, stop bombs. It's never gonna get easy. Let's put it that way. So I still the minimum is 3. So I have to go 2-1 out of the last 3 at least. So I mean, what's funny is that the last 2 races, both losses, were lost by the exact same thing, and that is, you know, I had a choice to go to one of 2 or 3 locations. I chose wrong. They chose right. It's just choosing. It was completely random. There were no signs pointing here, there, whatever. Really. I'd say that going to, you know, choosing to go to, what's its nuts, Hera over Ice Palace. I could definitely see a reason for going to Ice Palace. Obviously, it's a crystal dungeon. You know, over a pendant dungeon. The green pendant was very inviting though. Especially in a spot like that where I kind of felt like I was behind based off of, you know, where I was at. I felt that I had to have been behind. I lost a lot of time. I did double dip into Skullwoods, and I lost time the first time I went up to Hera because I was going to try to go up there, but then quickly realized I didn't have any way of actually climbing the tower without...
Vision's different, that's why. Why don't I remember the vision?
Is it a different site, or...?
Yeah. And why do I have... I know I have a card in here, I just don't know where it's at.
But, yeah, I mean, I could definitely understand doing that. And that is, you know, that could be a mistake. But the one before that was just... It was Meyer or Ice. I chose Ice, he chose Meyer, he won. And both races were exactly the same way. You know, it ended up being 6 or 7 minutes in the end, but it's because it's that 6 or 7 minutes that you take extra time clearing 2 dungeons instead of 1 and doing the other one in go mode. So, yeah, I don't feel bad just because I know, and I watched the replay last night after I was done. I don't feel bad because I saw, you know, how things went. And, I mean, that's... I'm totally fine with that. So, it's just unfortunate.
The vision is not healthcare.
Are we still through UHC for United Healthcare or for Vision?
Yes.
Oh well, then I know that works because I've been up there with that.
Did you put on login for that? I don't think you did.
Yeah, I did at one point. I just didn't. I didn't think we were still on that. Wow, look at all these items. Technically, I can go all the way to, I can do Death Mountain. Then I'm just going to schedule that one at 5 then. Because I know that one's available. I just need...
What are you talking about?
At America's Best, babe. There's an appointment at 5 that's open. I was going to schedule it, but then I didn't because it said that it wasn't covered under our insurance.
Well, I mentioned not going to there, but...
I understand, but the other places are local. They're not open on Saturday. Most of the optometrists around here are local offices. They're not open on the weekends. Need to schedule an eye exam for my son. Oops, shit, did it too fast. 4-2 and red. Cool, thank you, Deb.
Oh, well, I couldn't remember what the vision was under UHC. It's been a while.
Now, thankfully, I haven't had to worry about it.
I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna go back to the beginning of the show. I ain't going to American Best. They just screwed mine up.
Oh, that's right. You had a bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last pair you got, right?
Yep.
Forgot about that.
My doctor ran me through there quickly like he just wanted to get me out.
Wow! Look at all these items we got. I'm tempted to sequence break up to Death Mountain. I mean, the problem is the other, there's only 2, like, chain or, I think there's a pearl up there too. I think there's a pearl vision up there.
Nope. Not prohibition this time.
What do you mean?
Can't use prohibition.
Oh, they're not in there?
Nope.
You know that.
Place I went to.
Gotcha.
And they said, no, I don't use that insurance.
Gotcha. Okay, well, it's either that or we go to fucking the Walmart Vision Center, which they're going to be just as bad, if not worse. Hey, Caddy. Look at all these rupees.
You don't want my cereal. Get in here. Get in here. You're a star. Act like one. Actually, you do act like one.
Yeah, she does.
Miss Grass. Look, you're gonna drop it.
So we won't find out about our next round opponent until Monday morning because there's a match that happens Sunday night at like 11 o'clock. I don't know why they waited so long to get that one in, but they all need to be finished obviously before pairing, so we won't know until then. So Monday morning when I wake up, I'll get to see my fate, and yeah, I don't feel bad about how these last 2 rounds have gone. They've been really tough opponents. Bentizi and Pika are both really good. Damn it. They're both really, really good opponents, so the fact that I lost by 1 decision on both races, I'm perfectly fine with that. It just means that, the next time it happens, if there's a coin flip and I guess right, then I win. Yay, we win. So, yeah. Doing the Nomergon thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Shit, ah, fuck, that's not it either. There it is. So we're doing the long break here. We're gonna do the Pearl. I think we might sequence break up to Death Mountain here. I think we're going to. We're probably gonna do. We'll finish this. We'll go do the this back end of the sewer, and I think we're gonna. Yeah, I think we're just gonna sequence break to Death Mountain. There's so much shit we can get up there, and we can full clear. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Don't want to get cornered while that fucking fireball's coming up. I've never died to that. I don't want to start now.
I'm racing on my lovebird. It's pink bird. I found pink armor in the auction house.
Yeah, you told me that last night.
And I changed my hair pink.
Yeah. My wife's favorite part of World of Warcraft is the armor appearances. She likes the gameplay a little bit,
I like the storyline.
but for the most part, it's the transmog and the barber shop. You know, I almost got a desire yesterday to jump in there. I've got 2 months worth of content. Ooh! That was a nice one. I got 2 months worth of content to catch up on. Yeah, when he got stuck in the water. Like I said, I watched the whole replay last night before I went to bed because my wife got home right as I finished, and we weren't really ready for bed yet. But yeah, that was fucking awesome how he got out of that. I didn't know you could do that, but I guess it makes sense because when you're in that spot, it considers you on solid ground because that's how the fake flippers work. So, yeah, no, that was cool. I hopefully never will have to deal with that scenario, but that was awesome. That was really good. Wow, only one item in here. Oh, but it's a sword. I'll take that. I'm not gonna dark room this. Yeah, we're gonna sequence break. We're gonna go down the rabbit hole. Let's see how far down this goes. So, my concern here, and the reason that I'm doing this, is because with the hook shot and the Titan's Mitts and the Moon Pearl, we're a 50-50 on where we're going to go. It could be Hammer for Dark World. I'm actually going to take a quick bombs here. It could be Hammer for Dark World, or it could be the Lamp. And the Lamp would open up not only this right here, but would open up Aghanim. So sequence breaking here is actually kind of big if the route was to event. Now, actually, the more I think about it, no, this would open up at the same time. So maybe it's not as good as I thought it was. But there's so much shit that's open here. I can actually go do, I'm just going to go clear Hera.
Look,
Or go to Hera.
They have drink stations set up along the way.
Oh, for the,
Like if you could get, you can't really do anything with it, it's
Yeah.
just for looks.
well, hopefully it's not a fire required. Yeah, that's why I like going through and watching those replays. Not only to see, you know, where you did well, where you screwed up, but to see little tricks of the trade like that. I've learned a lot of shit just by watching these races. A lot of little things that, you know, you wouldn't have thought of. But yeah, I would have so saved and quit at that point and just, you know, hoped that Zora didn't have anything at that point. But yeah, using a bomb to get out of that was really good. That's not good. It's key. If it's little key, we are out. And we're just gonna go down the other side. And it is. Okay, well that was a waste. So we need a fire source to finish Hera. That's why yeah. So at this point, I'm thinking that the progression line is there. There will be a lamp coming up soon. Because that would open up the other half of Death Mountain anyway. I mean, I'll take the fire rod, but... Which means whatever is up here is probably good. Which probably also means... I should have gone the other way. God damn it. It means that Aghanim is probably not going to be required, which is nice. One of the few times I want sword beams. There's Bombos. Bombos, you failed me last night. You failed me. Why couldn't that have been Bombos? Oh my god, that play would have looked so fucking good if Bombos was at T-Rock last night. There's a bottle. There's a sank heart. There's a flute. Right, that works. So we're still out of... I don't know why I just dropped down like that. I was looking at my map. Hey, don't want to do that. I was so excited I got a fruit. Get away from that door, you fuckhead. So... Unfortunately, we lost a little bit of time there. Wasn't really paying attention. Missed the bomb jump, but the good news is we got that flute out of sequence. I don't think it's much out of sequence because I really do think the... I don't think we get that. I do expect the lantern to be around here somewhere. It won't be here. Could get the fire rod here. I mean, I guess you could get the fire rod out, and then the... You know, it could be fire rod and then the lamp. But this is going to be our save quit point, and then we're going to go turn in that flute. We'll get the bottle. See what the lazy kid is doing on Saturday morning. Probably just sitting there watching cartoons. Fucking lazy shit. I have to justify that he's lazy and not sick. I have to justify it. I have a pang of conscience if I think that he's actually just sick. And it humors my wife. Mm-hmm. Well, anybody that's jumped in this morning and watching, good morning to you. We're just kind of following up last night's disappointing race. I'll probably get paired up against, like, Problems or fucking Andy on round 4. I mean, that would just be perfect. I mean, these are racers that are clearly my superior. And they're 1 and 2 just because this field is so fucking difficult. 5 arrows. Alright, so now we're kind of... Now we have to make a decision on where to go here. I think I'm not... I know that there are 3 items guaranteed in Escape, but I'm actually going to do this first. I'm getting tired of... Eastern Palace fucking me. Which means the bow is probably an escape. But I keep doing Eastern and Sashralis Hut last. And every time I've been doing that lately, it keeps fucking me. So I'm going to do it first. Of course, that means there's nothing here. So we need hammer or lamp. One of the two. Also now, if you guys notice, we are now 12 subs away for that wonderful potential marathon. We had a new sub last night. A buddy of mine actually from high school jumped in and gave me a good sub. Remember, if you have Twitch Prime, it's a freebie every month. I have a feeling we're going to find the lamp, and that in the end we'll have to do Aghanim. Just the way this is moving. If we didn't have the hook shot, I would maybe think otherwise, but the fact that we have the hook shot makes me think that this is going to be a... it's still going to be Aghanim, because then we can actually access, you know, the area of... We can... With just pyramid access and without the hammer, we can access... Village of Outcasts. So if that's the case, then it really doesn't matter what order I do these in. Especially if that is the case, then, you know, we're gonna... With the dark room in here is open anyway, so... I mean, I don't expect the bow in here. But at least this will be one that we just get clear. We still do need the lamp somewhere if it's an Aghanim run. And then again, obviously, if we need to do, you know, if it's hammer, then we're just off. Hammer or the other glove upgrade. So we'll see. I think this one could go either way. So there's not much left. There's Escape, and then there's Aghanis Cave. We already cleared Death Mountain out of sequence. We're not... Shovel, really? We're not in sequence yet, because... I mean, we kind of are. We didn't get anything... We didn't get anything that pushed the seed in Death Mountain. We got the flute, which is great, but it doesn't actually push the seed. That's the thing, yeah. Alright, so this is the last chest. Oh, blue clothes. Okay, we'll take that. I don't know why I just save quit. I have the mirror. And I have the flute. I don't know why I did that. So there is one item still. Did I miscount? Did I miscount? There was an arrow upgrade, there was the shovel, there was the blue clothes. Okay, so yeah, I think it's everything. Yeah. So we know that guaranteed there's 3 items down here. And if it's the lamp, I think we're just going to do it. I think the lamp, if we find the lamp down here, we're just going to do Aghanim. The shovel's in logic. Yeah, I think if we find it, we're just going to do it. I think this is... The second we find that lamp, we're just going to do Aga. So if we find it here, it's actually convenient because we can just mirror out and do it that way. We also do know the one chest underneath the castle is an item, because we already have the key and the map. I would not be at all shocked to find the lamp in here. Also remember, boys and girls, we do have the standard weekly coming up at 2 p.m. We will be doing that. This next week of streams are going to be very limited because the Cubs kicked ass the other night. So my nights for 4 or 5 of the next days this week are going to be tied up because I will be watching Cubs baseball. So I won't be on near as much this week. Oh, never mind. No AGA. We have Dark World access.
How in the hell are these numbers switch faster
Ah.
than me? Must be taking
Let's do it. So that... Okay, so now we're actually back in sequence because that opened up Death Mountain.
Trailblazer.
And again,
Speed increased by 30%.
the flute didn't really do much. It's not a progressive item for where we're at, so you know the book, and I can check the ped. So I don't know if you guys saw last night. I was flabbergasted when I saw the sword upgrade on the ped last night. Because it was so confusing, because we both did. It was funny. And again, if you saw the seed, you saw that. We both did it at the exact same time. In real time. Oh, I screwed that up. Where's the blue? And we're 6. So we both sequence broke a sword at the wishing well. And it threw me off, because I went up there and I saw that because we weren't supposed to have a sword at that point, which means we weren't supposed to be able to do Skullwoods. And, I mean, there was one at Hype Cave, which means I could have done anyway, but I didn't know that yet. And I saw that there was a pedestal, a sword on the pedestal. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, is this a pedestal seed for a sword? And it confused the shit out of me because I was trying to figure that out, and then I actually forgot to do Skullwoods, and I just skipped it. I ended up coming back later and doing it. I came back right after and finished it, but it confused... I'm thinking about mirroring out here. It confused me so much that I totally lost train of thought. I had to check it twice because I wanted to be absolutely sure that's what I saw. So I checked the ped twice. I checked it. I left. I started to flute because I was getting out of there. And then I went back and I was like, did I really just see that? And I went back and checked it again. And I was so distracted that, I just didn't check. Oops. I almost got caught there. I totally forgot to do Skullwoods. So that actually lost me a minute or two. Wow. Interesting. So that was a little bit interesting last night, the way that showed up. I think I'm there. Wow, key to a key. I'm breaking my own rule here. I did it last night too. It's so tempting not to do Skullwoods. There's so much potential here doing this early. I really just need to not do Skullwoods early when it's a crystal dungeon. Oh shit, that's gonna hit me. I hate doing this. I'm just gonna clear these guys. I don't want to get hit. Oh shit. Alright, now we're clear. That guy's not going anywhere. Ow. Oh, worth it! Worth it! I do not know where a save spot is here. I guess it doesn't matter. Just walk out. I like to mirror out and retake the portal often when you're on the other side of the cave, so you don't have to walk all the way through. Alright, so my rule actually... Breaking my rule paid there. Come on, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna die here. Not gonna check out bumper here. I could have. Somebody just forfeited. What the hell is that? One time on a good run is one time I won on comment. Oh, they won for commentary. Yeah. You know, I've signed up for commentary 2 more times since I've done it last, and both times the matches have been canceled.
Don't jinx it.
Well, I mean, I haven't signed up for anything since, because I've been busy. Doing commentary is pretty fun. You just get to sit back, relax, and just think to yourself, "Oh my God, I'm glad I'm not doing this seed." Ooh, Silva. That's beautiful. So, we don't have any safeties, but we don't really need them for blind. I'm tempted to take a death warp at some point, just to refill the hearts. So we did those. What was the other thing we did right there? Actually, you know what? I just realized Death Mountain is still out of sequence. I mean, it gets the flute. It doesn't matter. But there's no fire source to get up there, and obviously you need the... So the lamp has got to be out here somewhere. Otherwise, there'd be no way to get up to Death Mountain at this point. So, theoretically, it's still out of sequence. It's just not very far out of sequence. I'm not going to bother checking out Dark Death Mountain yet. You know, I'm going to do... Okay, Cape's nice. Check that off here. So... There's a lot of stuff we can check now. Let's get this ready. Okay, so here's somewhere 2. There's big key. So where are we going after this? You know, we can knock out... Oops, completely... Jesus. We can completely knock out Kakariko at this point, and actually do the blacksmith route. We don't have a... Is there any place that's open to us? There's no place that's actually open to us at this point. There's no dungeon. There's a couple of dungeons we can go into, but we cannot clear anything. So we can knock out that entire south route in one shot. I think we're going to do that. That's a lot of overworld items to check out really quick, so... I think we're going to do that. So we'll probably go do that right as soon as we're done here. Come on, get out of my way, get out of my way, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Hate this room. See, we'll clear this, and then we're gonna... Yeah, that entire south route is open to us. So we'll do the smithy route. We'll clear out that section of Kakariko. We'll do the south route all the way around until we find something. If we find like the fire rod on route, we can change. Fire rod is actually a pretty big item at this point. We know it's required because T-Rock is in there. The other big thing about that is that we'll be looking for that elusive ice rod at the end. And just checking as many overworld items as we can will help that. We did just get the cape as well, but that north route is just going to be... It doesn't make sense to take the north route at this point. We could go check out all of Mire. We just can't get into Mire unless we... Well, actually, no, change that. We have a 2 out of 3 shot to actually get into Mire. We have the hook shot, so we can cross the threshold. So Mire actually is not the worst play in the world. What the fuck was that?
No, I talked to you.
What? That was the gnome doing that? Oh. I've never heard that voice in game before. No, I haven't. I have one. My Warlock is in one. Nope. I haven't played my Warlock since I got it to 100. I probably shouldn't have done that. Now I gotta clear 2 of these things. Alright, so Blind's got the last item. Oh, we can do Batman as well. We can clear that whole section out. That's going to be nice. Alright, so last item coming up. touch off cycle there, but that should be fine. Not a bad black fight. I've had worse. 20 bucks. Alright, so let's go save us a blacksmith. What else? Oh, we also have the shovel spot. We can do that too. Jesus, that's going to be really efficient. So yeah, finding those Titan's mitts. Maybe I'm just going to change the rule and say I always do Skullwoods, regardless if it's a crystal or not. So we got to do this one first, unfortunately. Want to do the dig game. You can't do the dig game if you got the little bugger in tow. Red clothes, I'll take that. I don't have my soundboard going anymore. I gotta do a little bit of work on it. Otherwise, I do red claws. I am a great magician. Your claws are red. I absolutely have to watch that movie again. Alright, so what are we missing? Both rods. We know the lamp is out here somewhere. It's probably down at Agonist Cave. That would make sense. Because it's really the one spot that is still open in logic that would have the lamp. Because the lamp would have to lead us up to Death Mountain. Let me think about that, actually. We haven't actually sequence broke anything to this point, so... It could be, yeah, change it. It could be anywhere. It literally could be anywhere at this point. Except on Death Mountain. So we're going to do all of these. Library was rupees, I believe? I think it was like 50 bucks, something like that. It was worthless. So we've done this, we've done this. And then... Dude, Batman, I'm very disappointed in you. So, again, we know that lamp has got to be out here somewhere. We don't care. I mean, we don't really need it. It'd be nice to have, just because we eventually have to do Mire, and it would save a little bit of time going through that dark room, but it's not like we need it for anything. But it's just convenient. I didn't know if you could do that one or not. Note to self, you cannot hook shot the side. Didn't know that, actually. And now I do, and knowing is half the battle. Alright, so let's get this taken care of. This is the Grove. Grove is... I'm actually going to get that. Even though we have red clothes already, we don't have many heart containers. I'm at the mindset, I do not mind getting pieces of heart, as long as you don't go out of your way for them. Generally, you don't need them, but, you know, if I had 14 hearts or 12 hearts or something like that, I wouldn't do that. But with 8 hearts, you never know. I'm actually going to get that. It's the last money drop I will ever need. Actually, what am I doing? I don't want to switch here. Again, it's right there. It's not like it takes an exorbitant amount of time just to walk 2 steps to pick him up, so... So what else is missing here? I think we're gonna go do... We're gonna do all the way up to Catfish. Unless we find an item on the way. I think we're going to. Just drop that guy off right there. Fire rod. That's the item right there. All right, that opens shit up. Come with me. Probably could have done this the other way. Would have been a little bit quicker. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I went around the long way instead of just going south. That was not efficient. I think we're going to keep the Dark World portal, though. I think... boy. I mean, Fire Rod is progressive, but it's not like this is... Fuck it. Now we're going to go to Mire. We're going to go down to Mire because we can also check out... we get a lot of information. There's a bunch of items down here. We can go into Mire. We can also go into Desert just to check and see what we have for items. So, plus we're going to need to... We'll find out if we need ether or not. So... And we do. Alright, so it's going to be a full pendant here. Or, not pendant, a full medallion run.
I'm finding out a lot of things here about Pepe.
Yeah.
I just got transformed into an owl. And I'm
Alright.
Childlike wonder rode a seesaw and shrank. The world seems bigger somehow. I am a smaller gnome. I am. Oh my god, I'm itty bitty compared to the other gnomes. I'm half the gnome size.
That's funny.
I just saw a seesaw and decided to get on it. I didn't know what it was going to do to me.
Alright, this is the one that I'm curious about. Agonist Cave is... It's been available for the whole run, and again, I wouldn't be shocked if the lamp was here. Because that would actually make sense to what we found on Death Mountain, what we didn't find on Death Mountain. No, I'd be wrong. Alright, the question's going to be, do we just... We know we cannot go into Mire. And we know that technically the mountain is not supposed to be open to us. I'm going to go into Desert. We're still out of sequence because of the flute. Because the flute was at Death Mountain, and we're not supposed to be able to go to Death Mountain yet. Part of me wants to just get back on sequence and find the lamp. I'll get that one on. Another bottle. At any point that we need to go to the mushroom shop, we'll just fill those up and be done with it. We'll only need to do that once this run. So let's see if there's any items in here and how many are locked.
I know that. It was
Where's the book in Desert? Ooh, that is interesting. That is very interesting. So this is going to be a key. We just don't know which key.
Holy shit! There's a trap. There's a pirate Pepe. I gotta get Traveler Pepe. I gotta get Pirate Pepe. I missed the ninja one.
So my wife loves Pepe. We have 2 plush Pepes. I got her one. Yeah. In the cat cam there. Yeah, we have 2 plush Pepes. I got her one, and then she got one on her own.
I missed the ninja one. They don't have it anymore. I can't find it.
Yeah.
But they now have a
We're weird people.
pirate Pepe.
We are nerds. We are all nerds. You are a huge nerd. Alright, so we know the book is in there. That is really interesting.
There's an Alec plushie in the Blizzard store.
A what?
The Alec plushie. It's a
Oh,
pet.
Yeah. Great. She's on the Blizzard store, ladies and gentlemen. They will be out of stock before the day is over.
Log into your Blizzard account in order to look at the store.
So, because there's an item still at Skullwoods, we are going to finish this. I actually want that heart. I mean, we need to do this anyway, and it is 5-6. But we're actually more... There's an item left in here, and we just got the Fire Rod. So, and we're not back... We're still not in sequence fully yet, because we don't know where the lamp is. And we know that the lamp is required to get to Death Mountain. Otherwise, I would just go right to Death Mountain, because I can do Hera, and I can clear out the whole west side. I can do Spike Cave. There's a bunch of shit I could do up there, but I'm gonna stay in sequence at this point, just because it's... I don't want to be this... I don't want to be this far out of sequence, because it gets confusing near the end. And we know that there's an item still in here. Oh, we get to release a bee on Moth. I love releasing bees on him. Hell, we could do 2.
That's BlizzCon. No wonder.
Alright.
Jesus Christ, come on.
Let's release the bees. Bees!
That stuff you can buy at BlizzCon, not here. Not regular.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they do that every year. There's a whole bunch of... It'll be available eventually, but it's
BlizzCon people.
yeah.
That's
Well, no, it'll be available for everybody eventually. It's exclusive to BlizzCon.
That's the shittiest thing ever.
Well, I mean, they gotta serve their people that purchase tickets and shit.
What about people that play the game on a freaking daily
They give it to
basis?
you after.
Right
There's the
now.
lamp.
Now.
I want it now.
By peeping now.
I want cake now.
Damn, I can't believe I missed
I
the
want it now.
Ninja Pepe.
Alright, so now we're back on sequence. I feel better now, because now we're going to go to Death Mountain. And we would have got that anyway. But now we know where we're at. We don't have the book yet. So we're going to go... Let's go finish Hera first. We know we need to go to the basement. The book might be required if there's an item on one of the 2 tablets. The problem is we will never know that. We won't know it till the end when we're searching for the ice rod, and the ice rod is fucking buried in one of the goddamn tablets. Because that's what the ice rod does. And if that's the case, then we need the book, which means we'll get the boots. So we already know we've got one item out of here, and we know that the big key is in the basement.
BlizzCon one time. Mr. Monk.
I know. It's expensive and it's busy as shit, but think about it.
Awesome. You know,
Alright. So, you know what I should have done? I should have checked Bumper Cave. I should have done that before I left. Before I bugged out of Skullwoods. That was a mistake. I should have done that. Because now that's really out of the way. Hopefully we won't have to go there. So we're just going to do the stamp. We're going to do the... we'll finish this. We'll go do Dark Death Mountain. We'll see what we need for Turtle Rock. And then we'll go from there. One time we don't really need a magic decanter because we will not be using magic up here at all.
well. BlizzCon's over. I gotta remember to start looking for the ninja movie. I mean, not ninja pirate.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna fall on this one. I'm so tired of doing the bomb jump on this one. I don't know why I failed the bomb jump on that one in particular. But the last 3 times I've done it, I failed it. And it makes no sense. It's not a difficult bomb jump. But I failed it last night. It costs you a full minute when you fuck that up. So I'm just not gonna do it anymore. I'm retiring that bomb jump from my repertoire. No. Nope, it's a glitch. You're not supposed to... It's not part of the mechanics to do that. It saves you time if you hit it, but if you miss it, it's a full minute loss because you fall down all the way back down to the ground floor. So, I'm just not going to do it anymore. It's not worth the risk. Item number 2 is 20 bucks. Alright, so... Let's go open Death Mountain. Not Death Mountain, Turtle Rock. We'll do Bunny Cave backwards. We'll do Hookshot Cave. And then I think we'll go to Spike Cave, and that's where we'll stop. So, all we need right now is Ether Medallion. We technically don't need the flippers. Oops. Flippers are in here somewhere because Ice Palace is open, but we don't need them. Because we don't have to go into Swamp Palace. Which is fucking amazing. I love that. Anytime you don't have to go into Swamp Palace is a win in my book. Now that I've said that, there's going to be 3 items in there. Bombos, let's open it. And we can go in here. We're not going to. Because we can't clear it, and I'm not gonna prey on the ice rod being in here. We'll do this later. We do not want to double dip into Turtle Rock. So after this, where are we gonna go? There's no dungeons open yet. So I don't know where we go after this. We can go into Pod. We just can't clear it. We need the bow. The bow is basically the item right now that we need. There are 2 spots still overworld down there. Again, we can sequence break into Ice Palace, but we're not going to do that. Not until we're actually, you know, if we're basically hunting for flippers for go mode. We won't do it until then. Boy, Where do we go? Do we go back and do the pyramid and we might do that. We might do pyramid and catfish. Getting the King of Burna this close to Spike Cave is interesting. Oh, there's Ether. Never mind. We know where we're going. We have everything we need to finish Mire. You know, this is the time we're going to do this. Let's release this bee. Because we're going to stop by the, the mushroom shop before we go into Mire. And that'll be the only time we go there. Oops. Ooh, temper. Alright, so we already have silvers and we have tempered. We're in pretty good shape here. Again, we are going to stop at the mushroom shop before we do anything else. So we can do that. And then... we don't have the mushroom itself, so we can't turn that in here. We're even going to spend... that's right, I can't do that. I think we only have 3 bottles, right? Yep, okay. That should be enough. We have more than enough now. We should not need to come back here. Alright, so where are we going now? Yeah, let's do Mire. So I wouldn't be shocked if, like, flippers are in here. That seems like that would be the play. Because theoretically all I need, if I get the ice rod, I'm ice rod to go. I mean, ice rod's the only thing I need to get into go mode at this point. Well, again, we're in Schrodinger's go mode because we don't know if we need the boots. It's like the worst feeling in the world. I did see one earlier that there was a tournament match where it was Schrodinger's go mode and it was the boots. That's the first time I've actually seen it, like seen it as it happened. I've seen clips and I've heard the horror stories, but yeah, the boots were missing. I think they ended up being in Gigantus Tower, so it's not like they had to go far. But yeah, I got to witness that. Was it a tournament match, or was I just watching a race? I can't remember. No, I think I was just watching a race. Oh, man. I'm not in go mode, and I just... oh, man. I'm so tempted. You know, I should have probably just done Ice Palace. Honestly. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I need the bow still. What am I saying? I have 2 items to go. I don't have the bow yet. Never mind. Help fight. Hey! Speak of the devil. I'm so tempted to just get out of here. With the big key. I have a feeling the ice rod is not in here. But we're not going to chance it. I mean, it's not going to take long. We only need 1 item. Hi, Ketty. One time we're actually going to get that key. Come on, move, kitty. Can't see what the hell's going on. Hi. That's my big girl. Please do not step on my keyboard. Thank you. It's like my cat's favorite pastime activity. Luckily, there's plenty of anti-fairies in here. We can potter one. Item? Of course, last item's gonna be difficult to find, and I can't imagine it possibly being the ice rod. I would be happy if it was, but now that you know, Eastern, although I've cleared Eastern already, now that Pod's open, I think it's infinitely more likely that it's in Pod. And that is where we're going to go next, obviously. But I'm not going to leave an item in here. Hi. Don't sit on my keyboard, please. Yeah, I know. I love you too, kitty. Don't sit on my keyboard.
Leave him alone, kitty.
I'm just going to anti-fairy this one. Fairy-fy that one. Alright, so we got to check these last two. Hopefully it's here, then we're not wasting our time. We're just going to go this way. I think it's faster going the south way and then coming back around, but whatever. It's not like it's a huge loss. You could really do this either way. It's not a big deal. The only advantage of doing this side first is then you can just loop back around and go up. So I double back just a hair. Fucking Vitreous has got it. At least we picked up the bow in here. So that's not the end of the world. We just need to find that fucking ice rod. Where have we not looked on the overworld yet? There's the chest underneath Hyrule. We can do the graveyard. The graveyard ledge. Catfish and pyramid. The question's going to be, is that worth doing? Is it worth doing those locations and then go-moding everything? That's a tough call. They're not easy. They're not quick items to check. That is so close. I think it's worth the risk because the time saving of go-moding the last two dungeons is pretty significant. Plus, if it happens to be like in T-Rock, we're going to check them anyway before we go into T-Rock. We're not going to go into T-Rock without the Ice Rod. Unless we have no other place to check. Oops. I didn't shoot that one first. He's gonna get a lightning bolt off. Yep. I fucked up that first one. Don't know why I didn't shoot there. Ice rod? Oh, it is here! Holy shit! Alright, we're in go mode. Wow. Well, good. Now we don't have to do pod. So we'll fake flippers into Ice Palace. We'll finish that off. We'll do that first. And then we'll do Eastern, and then head up to T-Rock. Wow, that was huge. That was fucking huge, dude. Oops. I'm shocked that was there, really. I was not expecting that. I was totally expecting to have to go in another dungeon. Pod was gonna be the next thing on my list. Actually, I probably would have done this next, just because, you know, we can come in here at any point, and it's just as easily could have been in here. The only reason that we wouldn't have wanted to do that is because we like to go mode this. You know, this is definitely something we want to go mode. And we have temper, we have silvers already. The only thing that could slow us is if the boots are required. You know, if it comes back that I need to do the boots, then I'm gonna be a very sad panda. Because it could be fucking anywhere. Except the tablets. It's the only place they cannot be. Because we know that we need the boots to get the book. Wow, I'm shocked that was there. I'm thrilled, but I'm shocked. Damn it. Why do I suck at this room so much? I fucking hit everything. We're actually gonna get this extra heart here. We don't actually, I mean, we have what, 10 hearts? Yeah, 10 hearts. 10 hearts red mail is okay. It's a little, you know, can get a little bit on the screwy side, but... Shit, we're not gonna get it. Yeah. I hate coming in here without the hook shot, because the hook shot makes this place just so much easier. Well, this is going to be like a 130-ish, right around that range. It's going to be a pretty fast seed. Oh, I'm so happy we won't have to check any of the overworld stuff. That is so nice. Again, I was going to go pod. Pod was probably... I probably would have done Ice Palace, but I would have had to full clear it, and nobody wants to do that. Oh, shit. Boots! Now we are in go mode. Full-blown go. Very nice. Wow, everything's coming up Millhouse. Why doing, you know, four rotations that you could do with 8? My iteming still sucks. Now, the thing that's a little curious is this is obviously not a difficult seed. There was nothing really out of the way. Like, I'm trying to think if there was any item that was difficult to find, and there really wasn't. We didn't check anything that wasn't on route, so we still might be behind a little bit. The sequence break to Death Mountain definitely paid, because we got the flute early. And that flute was pretty huge because it let us go to Mire when we did. And obviously Mire was very, very important. But beyond that, it's not like this was so far out of the way. So my guess is that everybody is kind of in the same boat right now. They're all kind of... there's at least somebody else that's in go mode at this point. Let's just put it that way. I'd be shocked if it wasn't, because there was no... Damn it. Oh, fuck you. Really? There was no item that was just like, ooh, you got lucky, you decided to go here. So we still have a... we're not sure where we're at. And there's a couple of really good players in here, so... the boots I just got off of Cold Stare, and the bow was in Meyer. I don't know why I just got that. It's not like I have to worry about dying to fucking Armos Knights. So yeah, the Ice Rod was also in Mire. So basically the last three items, both Go Mode items were in Misery Mire. The Ice Rod and the Ice Rod and the bow were both in Mire. And we might have gotten in there a little bit sooner, you know, quicker than other people, just based off of when people went up to Death Mountain to get the flute. But you could have gotten that on sequence, and it's not like it's going to be... It's not out of the way. So, again, I'm in good shape, but I'm in no way, shape, or form in the lead. I know there's 2 or 3 really good bracers in here. I know Problems is in here. I believe Sonic is in here. They're both really good. I don't remember who else was in this. So... Oh, you know, I should have got that heart container, but I think 10 hearts. I have 3 goos. I have a red and 2 blues. I should be more than enough to get through this. I'm not, like, too concerned. Red mail, 10 hearts. Should be more enough to get through G-Tower and Ganon. So we might, depending on how G-Tower is, I mean, we're looking at a sub 130, which is really nice for an open. And the only quality of life item we can get here would be Butter Sword. Not touching that. The second I swing at it, it's going to get all electric and shit. Don't need flippers. Swamp Palace is not required, and you can fake Flipper into ice, which I already did. Big key. Nice. Now, I'm really glad that I did Mire first before Ice. The fact that I got to fake Flipper, or the fact that I got to Go Mode Ice is just a huge boon. Fuck. Oh, fuck you. So we still need one more key. 2 keys total. We're gonna get one here, then we just gotta find the other one. And the boots means G-Tower is definitely a go, which is nice. You never want to have that hanging over your head. Do I need the boots? Just gonna fairyfy these. Let's do this the easy way, so we don't have to go down there. Come on, Nana, quick, quick, quick. Ah! my Discord is going off, which means the guys are talking about the Cubs game today, I'm guessing. Alright, we just need to find that other key. We would love it to be here. That way we don't have to do the laser bridge. There's 2 spots it could be. It could be here, or it could be in the next room. Here we are. No laser bridge for us today, boys. And girls. I don't know if there's any girls watching. We're not even gonna check that, and there's no reason to. Butter's the only thing that we would care about, and I just don't care about it that much.
Just don't care.
Do not really care. Sorry, you're gonna have to listen to that Discord alert go off. I'm not gonna go in there and turn it off right now. I don't even know why I'm doing that. I can just do it this way. No, not anymore. Oh, come on. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, you're pissing me off here. I put 2 and 2 together and realized that you're pissing me off. Fucking pokey from hell there. I really need to do the go, you know, boot up there and hit him from above. That's gonna hit me. I really need to learn that. You can't zero cycle him with tempered, but you can do it with butter, and I think it's even easier with tempered. I always miss that opener. Whoa, okay, I gotta actually be careful. I don't want to get taken away. I think 3 hearts, even with red pill. Maybe it's just 2. Is that number 4? Oh, it is. That's actually nice. We got 2 items in there. All right, so now we go to the Tower of G. Let's hope we get a big, early big key. Right now we're on pace for right around a 130, as long as the big key is in a decent spot. I don't think anybody's gonna get a 120. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna be finishing soon. That'd be way too quick for this seed. We only checked out a couple of things that we didn't need to. Like, we went into desert, we didn't need to do that. The majority of the other items we looked at were just, you know, we did Skull Woods in the right order, so we did a lot of things well. And the trip into desert only took us 30 seconds. Heart container. We are going left side, looks like. Oh, come on. Give me that key right here. Big key, big key. Yeah, and everyone's going to have boots, so. No Bob today. I just killed Bob. It's going to be his cousin George. I hate this room. It's nothing but small keys. There was a discussion going around about potentially, is it efficient to skip this room altogether? Because there's always enough small keys. I mean, you almost always have enough small keys to get through here. And the amount of times Jesus Christ. The amount of times that I've seen the big key in there, I can count on, like, one finger. It's just never there. I mean, the fact that you get, like... Well, I found all the heart containers. This is why I didn't get them earlier. You don't generally need the small keys. Because there's usually enough en route. But it's like that room is always just littered with small keys. Let's do a Rando room. I love that there's a room in this game that has been named just for randomizers. You know why? Because if you're not playing randomizer, you never go in this room. I think there's a piece of heart in here or some shit in the retail. Otherwise, yeah, you never go in this room. I have no idea what else is even in that room in the actual version. So we're a little behind now on the 130. We're looking at like a 131, 132 at this point, unless the big key's in Bob's chest. Because then we have to clear Ice Armos, and then we still have to go back around to the right side if it's not here. This is one of those quick seeds where it's probably tile room to ruin everybody's time. You know what? I'm gonna fairyfy this thing. It's right there. Why not? One item transition is all. Again, I apologize for the Discord, but I'm not turning it off. Oh shit. Missed my door. Well, no one is done yet. We're at 123. Big key, I'm gonna check these two for butter. Enemy! So yeah, we're looking at like a 131 or a 132 at this point, depending on how well this goes. Shit. Oh, I knew I fucked that up. We're just gonna go the long way then. I stopped swiping for just a split second and that cost me. Yeah, I can imagine that, like, problems in Sonic, the good players are probably at least at this point, if not ahead. Let's see if we can hit every spike on the way down. We're not concerned about our health here. We have a red goo that we can use. That's not going to be worth anything more than just refilling at some point. We also can use a blue goo if we need to, if we want to burn through magic quickly. We don't need it for Ganon at this point. Don't you dare. You okay, babe?
Huh?
You okay?
I'm just losing a lot.
That's what I'm asking.
But it's not... I don't feel like it's inside my lungs. I feel like it's more high up.
Long distance.
Does that make sense?
Just, yeah, up. Yeah, like in your...
Well...
You have an inhaler.
Yeah, no, but see, the thing is, funny about inhalers, if it was in your lungs, inhalers help me. My inhalers don't help me that much. So I'm wondering if it's something else. I'll explain all this to you.
I have no idea what, yeah, never had to... Oh shit, I missed that one. Yep. Damn it. Urgh. Recycle this. I knew when I got hit by that fireball, I was screwed. Yeah, problems just finished. Fuck. Yeah, 125. That's a pretty good time. But I'm definitely not surprised. This was a very easy seed. And that's right there. That's the execution difference between somebody a runner of Problems caliber, which is really good, and a runner of my caliber, which is okay. It's just that's just pure execution.
Coffee in there
Again. So we're gonna be about 5 minutes behind, and that's that 5 minutes. I've been harping about it forever. Is I need to make up that 5 minutes. The 5 minutes, which is passive, you know, it's a passive 5 minutes, is the difference between where I'm at right now and where I would like to be. How many racers were in this one? Not many, 6 or 7, something like that. It's an early morning Saturday run. It's not a. They're not incredibly popular. People have, you know, people actually with lives went out and did shit on Friday, while the rest of us stayed home and lost to Pika Pals. Whoa, fuck. We're looking at a 132, which isn't bad. I mean, 132 is fine. Well, just get away from the fucking corner. Jesus. I think we're gonna validate here. Oh, a burrito! I wonder if that's a breakfast burrito. Still kind of hungry. Went off to the side there. Usually doesn't. Oh, come on. Jeebus. I guess we have a good Ganon fight, or a good Aghanim fight here. We can still get a 131. But yeah, we're going to be 5 minutes off the lead, which is kind of what I expected. Ooh, 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 ooh. Tried the behind the back one, that didn't work. And blue balls. I should have been a triple. Here we go. This is finishing. Eh, not a great Aga fight. So yeah, we're gonna be right around 131. 131's respectable. And Sonic just finished, so yeah. Again, that's just that gap. That'll come with practice. They've done infinitely more races than I do, or that I have, and give me a good one. Did I get it? Yep. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's the first time I've one-cycled that with Tempered. It's not the way you're actually supposed to do that, but it works. You can get a double off when he, right before he charges, or right before he teleports. Probably should have waited on that. He did. Thank you for asking. Whoa! Oh, okay, I'm just gonna wait on that one. That was so gonna fire at me. Get a double here. Or not, apparently. Apparently I was slow to the gun. Not a good Ganon fight. That could have been a lot better. Yep, so we just beat a 131. Which puts us exactly 5 minutes or 5 or 6 minutes behind. I mean, that's that gap. $130.45. Oh, I actually PB'd on that. For it's not my actual PB. It's PBs on these on the not. I actually had a better one on a tournament match. So how many were in there? Let's see. How many was actually in that race? There was just 6 of us. So yeah, 5 minutes off pace. That's that 5 minutes. I just cannot seem to close that. I was exactly 5 minutes and 11 seconds off of first. I was 1 minute and 57 seconds off of second. That was obtainable. I probably lost. There's probably 2 minutes I lost in there somewhere. I lost 20-some seconds on Moldrum 2. You know, maybe 30 seconds going to Desert. Where else? That's about it. I mean, honestly, there wasn't a whole lot of loss in there. Let's count some bonks, ladies and gentlemen. 15, you're going to say 15 on that. I think I'm under that. I think I had a really good bonk session here. I'm going to say, because I got the boots somewhat late. Remember, I got the boots out of Ice Palace. So I'm going to say 11 bonks. 11 bonks. 1-1. Anybody else want in on this before I hit the button? That fast forwards time! Real quick, I'm going to see if there's another one going to start, because I'm really in the mood to play.
Yeah, but you need to do some of these
I'm gonna do that this evening. I'm gonna do that after, I'm gonna do that 5 o'clock.
Oh, did you reset it?
No, but I'm going to since it's done.
Okay, I'm still available.
Yeah.
Not they can probably do it tomorrow, too.
Alright, here we go. Show me 11. And then I think my item time was good. It's going to be in the low 3s. It's going to be like 320. And then probably 9 minutes of lag. I think I did pretty good on the rest. It might even be... I might be like a 310 for item time. I think that's going to be pretty good. Yeah, I think 15's too much. I think 11's too much. I think 7 might be closer. And survey says... 5 bonks. $3.15 item time and ooh, that's a good lag time. $7.55 a lag time is really good. So basically, I could have trimmed a half a minute on item time. I still need to tweak that a little bit. And then there really wasn't much else. Skull Woods, I did exactly the way I had to. Eastern, I did kind of how I had to. I can't remember, was there an item in Eastern? Maybe there wasn't. Maybe I didn't have to do Eastern. Hera, I didn't have to actually go do Hera. Remember, I sequence broke that. So the first time through Hera, I knew that I found one of the items, and then I knew I needed a fire source. So maybe that one could have been done a little bit differently, but I sequence broke that, which probably ended up gaining me time in the end. That's it. So the 5 minute gap is just like 2 minutes here or there, and then 3 minutes of execution. So let me look really quick and see if there's going to be a run back. Nothing as of yet. And boy, there's 4 tournament matches going on right now. So, okay, guys, I need to jump off then for right now. I will be back soon. What time is it? 11. If we get it in before 11:30, that means we can do this. We can do it before the weekly. So, I'm going to jump off for just a few. I'll wait for the next one to come up, and we'll go from there. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you here momentarily. Probably.